Hello, Sypek. This is Dr. Vazone. Remember, this week is virtual field trip week, and I have a little virtual field trip for you now. I'm right here under Vonnegut Light in Vonnegut Light, New Jersey, and Vonnegut Light State Park. And you can see how high it is. It's right in front of me. What you may find interesting is that statue right there, that bust, is Lieutenant General George Gordon Meade, and he was in charge of the Army of the Potomac. Also, not only was he the engineer in charge of building Vonnegut Lighthouse, but he was also in charge of the Army of the Potomac and gave General Lee his first defeat at Gettysburg. So again, this is a virtual field trip, but the governor has opened up the state parks. So there is Vonnegut Lighthouse. Very interesting. And once again, the person who was the creator was Lieutenant General George Gordon Meade, and there he is over there. And also, as I mentioned, and you want to watch that movie, Gettysburg, because George Gordon Meade was in charge of the Army of the Potomac and gave, as we indicated, General Lee his first defeat. Up until that point, the South was just winning battle after battle after battle, but it was a huge victory for the North. You had Pickett's charge. Some of the actors that are in that movie are Sam Elliott, and we also you can see Jeff Daniels, and also Martin Sheen. So real good movie for you to watch if you've got some time. But right now we're looking at Lieutenant General George Gordon Meade's other feat, something else on his resume, Vonnegut Lighthouse. So we're going to take a little walk around Vonnegut Light, show you a few of the things that you can see if you ever come to Vonnegut Light. And if not, you got your little virtual field trip right here. The light is at the most northern end of Long Beach Island. And at the inlet here, you got plenty of boats coming by. Nice activity, nice breezy day here. I put my sweatshirt on. Of course, I'm wearing my mask. There goes one boat. And coming in this way, looks like a fishing boat. I was thinking of trying to go fishing today. Don't know much about fishing, but a buddy of mine from college, Miss Chow, has a big tackle shop down here, so I think I'm gonna stop in and see him. I haven't seen him since college. Where's that fishing boat? Saw it. Right over there. Oh, there it is. Okay, so a fishing boat coming in, and that area that you're looking at. See, this is I'm standing on the most northern end of Long Beach Island, but on the other side is the southern end of Island Beach State Park, which is another state park, and that's going to be opening. The governor gave the go-ahead, so these parks will be open. But you do want to wear a mask, and you do want to try to stay away from folks. Not too many people down here today, so I'm going to take a little walk out on this jetty. You see this jetty here? Nice little walkway they have here, so I'm going to walk out there and see what we can see. There goes that fishing boat. I wonder if they caught anything. Okay, so we're on our virtual field trip here, and walking down the walkway, whoops, that was interesting, at Vonnegut Light State Park, and they said tomorrow more things will be open down here. Right now you can drive up, you can't really park in the parking lot. Looks like they were doing some work on the parking lot. And you look over to the right, there's a nature walk over that way. This is not what I would call a beach area, but sandy area, and the walkway is nice, makes it easy to walk. Some people are walking on those rocks over there, and I will not be doing that. But give you a little panoramic view of the water here at the inlet, and then as we turn back around, there's the lighthouse. Okay. I'm going to go to see my buddy Vince and see what I need to do to go fishing. What I want to show you now is the Ragusa Rose, and there's one right there. We saw some on the other side. There's the Ragusa Rose, and I can tell you a little bit about this Ragusa Rose. The Ragusa, or salt spray rose, grows in the dunes and thickened communities. The wrinkled dark green leaves give the Ragusa Rose its name. Ragusa means wrinkled. The rose has a very strong fragrance and is a popular ornamental shrub. It produces a deep pink or sometimes dark red flower. The fruits, called rose hips, turn reddish and orange, and they ripen in the summer. The hips are an excellent source of vitamin C, and I've seen some vitamin C that are from the rose hips. So that's rose hips, Ragusa Rose, and show you that rose one more time. There it is. Okay, so I walked over to the other side, and I see some of these Ragusa roses. There are more than what I saw. There's a small one over here. Several over here on this side. Ragusa Rose. What I want to show you here is, you see that green area? That's moss, but then, or seaweed, but then, get a little bigger, that black area around those rocks, those are mussels. A lot of times people would harvest those mussels. If you go to a restaurant, you could order mussels with spaghetti sauce. I guess you could down there and pick a few if you want and make yourself some spaghetti sauce. But those are mussels, and they've got a little shell. You boil them up, they open up, and make yourself some nice spaghetti and mussels. Okay. Again, I'm standing right at the bottom of Vonnegut Lighthouse, and they have some interesting facts here. Let me see if I can turn it. You can probably read them as I read them to you. Vonnegut Lighthouse, built 1857 to 1858 by the Federal Lighthouse Board, first lighted January 1st, 1859, relit January 1st, 2009 by Friends of Vonnegut Lighthouse State Park. The present lighthouse replaced an earlier lighthouse built in 1835. The plane of the light is 172 feet above sea level. Vonnegut Lighthouse was built as a first order light and was originally equipped with a Fresnel lens. The original light was extinguished in 1927. The ownership of the lighthouse was transferred to the state of New Jersey in 1927. A new modern Fresnel light was purchased by the Friends of Vonnegut Lighthouse and lit on January 1st, 2009, exactly 150 years after the first house light was lit. The new lens maintains the original flash pattern and is visible up to 22 nautical miles. Vonnegut Lighthouse was placed on the New Jersey State Register of Historic Places on September 11th, 1970, and on the National Register of Historic Places on January 25th, 1971. Okay, interesting facts. So if you come to Vonnegut Lighthouse State Park, there are picnic tables. You can have lunch, bring your own picnic lunch, and you can see there's the water right over there. You can eat right next to the water, and won't cost you much. You get a bologna sandwich, peanut butter and jelly, some milk, soda, sit down, have some lunch, enjoy the day.